Hello students, today is my second class in class 9 and just I am going to make a video in chemistry subject. So in chemistry, your first chapter is matter in our surroundings. Today we have to discuss about this chapter. In this chapter, just I am going to start a new topic, that is evaporation. I am going to write here evaporation. What is evaporation and what is the difference between evaporation and boiling? Today we have to discuss. Boiling is not in your syllabus, but just I will say some differences between evaporation and boiling. What is evaporation? Conversion of any liquid into its gaseous state at its below its boiling point is called evaporation. Means conversion of any liquid into its gaseous state below its boiling point is called evaporation. But what is boiling? Conversion of liquid into its gaseous state at its boiling point is called boiling. So this is the difference between evaporation and boiling. If we take an example of water, so if water molecules converts into its gaseous state below 100 degrees C, then it is called evaporation. But if the conversion of water molecules takes place in its gaseous state at 100 degrees C, then it will be the boiling. Now, second difference just I am going to say between evaporation and boiling. What is evaporation? Or what is the characteristic of evaporation? Second is, evaporation has cooling effect, whereas boiling has heating effect. Next, evaporation has cooling effect, whereas boiling has heating effect. Third difference, evaporation is a surface phenomenon, whereas boiling is a bulk phenomenon. What is the meaning of this statement? Means evaporation is a surface phenomenon, whereas boiling is a bulk phenomenon. Listen. During evaporation, the water molecules which are present at the upper layer of the surface of the water gets evaporated. But in boiling, whole water molecules start to change into gaseous state. So this is the difference between evaporation and boiling. Once again, just I am going to say what is evaporation, what are the differences between evaporation and boiling. In evaporation, liquid gets converted into its gaseous state below its boiling point, whereas in boiling, liquids gets converted into its gaseous state at its boiling point. Second, evaporation has cooling effect, whereas boiling has heating effect. Third, evaporation is a surface phenomenon, whereas boiling is a bulk phenomenon. So these are the differences between evaporation and boiling. Now, just we will see what are the factors on which the rate of evaporation depends. Means factor affecting the rate of evaporation. There are 4 factors on which the rate of evaporation depends. In which one is called, just I am going to write here, factors affecting evaporation. In which first is temperature, okay. Second is surface area, third is wind velocity, and fourth is humidity. So we are seeing here, these are the 4 factors on which the rate of evaporation depends. One by one, that we will discuss. In which first is temperature. The rate of evaporation increases with increasing temperature. Means if the temperature of liquid is increased, then the rate of evaporation of that liquid also increases. This is the reason due to which you are seeing that in hot summer day, wet cloth dry quickly. Now, second is surface area. What is surface area? Listen, the rate of evaporation increases with increase in the surface area. You will see, you spread your wet cloth to increase the surface area, and by doing so, the rate of evaporation gets increased. As a result, wet cloth dry quickly. Now, third is wind velocity. The rate of evaporation increases with increase in the wind velocity. If you increase the wind velocity, then the water molecules which is present in the surrounding goes away with the wind. As a result, the amount of water vapor gets decreased, and due to decrease in the water vapor, the rate of evaporation increases. Fourth is humidity. What is humidity? You know, presence of water vapor in the surrounding is called humidity, and humidity is inversely proportional to the rate of evaporation. Means if humidity of surroundings increases, then the rate of evaporation decreases. This is the reason due to which in rainy season wet cloth does not dry quickly, because in rainy season the humidity of the surrounding is much more. As a result, the rate of evaporation decreases, and due to which our wet cloth does not dry quickly. So we are seeing here, these are the different factors which affects evaporation, means on which the rate of evaporation depends. Once again, I am going to say, temperature, surface area, wind velocity, humidity are the various factors on which the rate of evaporation depends. Now we will discuss, just I have said that evaporation has cooling effect. What is the meaning of this statement, and what are the factors on which, what is the fact on which the rate of evaporation, or we can say the cooling effect of evaporation depends? Listen, when evaporation takes place, then liquid gets converted into its gaseous state, and to convert its physical state, liquid takes the latent heat of vaporization from the surrounding. As a result, the temperature of the surrounding gets lowered, and due to the low temperature, surroundings becomes cool. Once again, just I am going to see what is the fact in which the cooling effect of evaporation depends. Once again, listen carefully. When evaporation takes place, then you know, during the process of evaporation, liquid gets converted into its gaseous state, and to convert its physical state, liquid takes the latent heat of vaporization. Since it takes latent heat of vaporization from the surrounding, as a result, the temperature of the surrounding becomes low or goes down. Since the temperature goes down, as a result, surroundings become cool. This is the fact on which the cooling effect of evaporation depends. And on that fact, there are various or lots of questions depends. For example, during hot summer day, we keep water in the earthen pot to make the water cool. Why? What is the reason? Listen carefully. Earthen pot has numerous or various pores in its wall. When we keep water in the earthen pot or matka, then seeping of water molecules takes place. As a result, water molecules comes outside to the earthen pot at the surface of its wall. When water molecules comes to the surface of the earthen pot, then water molecules takes the latent heat of vaporization from the wall of the earthen pot and the remaining water present inside the earthen pot. As a result, the temperature of the remaining water goes lower or gets lowered, and due to low in the temperature, water becomes cool. This is the fact. Once again, just I am going to say, earthen pot has various pores, numerous pores at its wall. From these walls, seepage of water takes place. As a result, water comes to the outside of the earthen pot. When water comes to the outside of the earthen pot, then these water molecules takes the latent heat of vaporization from the wall of the earthen pot and the remaining water present inside the pot. As a result, the temperature of the water gets lowered, and due to lower temperature, it becomes cool, means water becomes cool. This is the fact. Now, we will see about sublimation. What is sublimation? Listen, conversion of solid directly into gaseous state on heating, and conversion of that gas, means vapor, directly into solid on cooling is called sublimation. Here I am going to say about two things. One, conversion of solid into gaseous state directly on heating is called sublimation, and conversion of vapor into solid directly on cooling is also called sublimation. Then what is the difference? Listen, the solid which undergoes in the process of sublimation is called sublime, whereas the solid which is obtained on cooling the vapor is called sublimate. Okay, once again just I am going to say what is sublimation. Conversion of solid into gaseous state directly on heating, and conversion of that gas vapor directly into solid on cooling is called sublimation. Just we will see about some examples. For example, camphor, iodine, naphthalene, anthracene, ammonium chloride are the example of some examples. Okay. मुंह में चाबी लगाने दीजिए।